Okay, in this video, we're going to go over some ways of editing down your ADR to replace the boom or camera mic audio. So I already have the tracks imported into Pro Tools, but what I did is I received a Pro Tools session from the ADR engineer, and all I did was go File, Import, Session Data, found the file they gave me, and then I grabbed all the characters, and I made sure that I'm grabbing everything in regards to the audio tracks. That's all I need. I just need the audio, and then I click OK. So that's what these 4 tracks are right here. We're going to deal with Iris right now, and you'll notice how there's nothing on any of these tracks. That's because this specific ADR recordist, they had their different playlists, and then this one must be their comp, the final one that they are doing all of their selects or putting their selects on. So all the takes that they like, they would kind of put up here and edit it down to make it sound nice and pretty and be in sync with the picture. We don't have that file from them, probably because they're expecting us to do it. And that's okay. Just make sure you communicate with your whoever's doing ADR and your supervisor and stuff to make sure that this is your job, because sometimes you'll receive files that need a lot of work, and then your supervisor will be sad to know that you spent half the day editing things down that they technically already paid somebody else to do. They just didn't do it, or they didn't read the email or whatever. So make sure you just check in with your supervisor to know what your job role specifically is. Okay, so it's a little unconventional to do playlists. That doesn't really happen as much. It's mostly people, once you do the ADR, you kind of just stick with it. Usually the director or somebody else that's there kind of gives the final say, and then that's what it is. In this case, we actually have to make our own compilation. So here's how we're going to do it. On this track, I'm going to go into my playlist view. Cool. So here's all my different playlists down here. This is my guide track. This is part of the AAF that has some of her dialogue in there. We're going to use as a visual and audible cue for making sure we're in sync. Now I'm going to go ahead and mute everything else, just so I don't have to deal with the solo buttons and stuff nearly as much as I probably will have to deal with them. But check it out. Right now, there's nothing on this playlist. So if you hit play, nothing's going to happen, right? Especially if I solo it, nothing's happening. So what you have to do to hear any specific playlist is you also have to solo that playlist. It's still going to be, if I have this soloed, it's just going to be as if this happened, as if it's on the track already because it's soloed, right? So it's just a nice way to audition it. So let's start with an easy one. You can kind of tell that the ADR recordist it's not really consistent, but it's mostly consistent. So we can see what we can do about this. So let's go ahead and just use one of these. Let's go ahead and audition this.
For me, Iris. For me, Iris.
So I just did this first playlist, and then I did the second one. I'm just hitting Shift S on whatever track I'm on to solo. And then let's hear the original.
You could use some flowers.
For me? Me?
Yeah, for you, miss.
Oh, let's drag that out right there.
Yeah, for you, miss.
Iris.
Okay. I think we're going to stick with this first one right here. So what I can do is I can put it up onto my main playlist by highlighting it and then hitting that upward arrow right here. Cool. Now I can just deal with this. So let's go ahead and edit this down.
For me? Me?
You can kind of tell she says,
You look like you could use some flowers.
For me?
there's for me. And then here's her for me right there. So we can just chop that up.
For me?
Flowers.
For me?
See how I played it at the same time, so you can kind of hear that this one is definitely going longer than it should.
For me? Me?
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and shorten that up. I'm going to use my time compression tool. See how I just click and hold, and I'm using TCE, and I can kind of just do a little bit of that. It's not very forgiving, so you can only just do this barely any. Let's hear it, just the ADR now.
For me?
Okay, it's doable.
For me?
Okay, yeah, that had a good sync on it. Now let's work on this one. I believe it's this guy right here.
Iris.
Oh, yeah. So she says iris, but notice how loud her S is and how much this hangs out.
Iris.
Let's see what it sounds like without editing.
Iris.
Okay, wow, it's way too loud for that. So we're going to go ahead and just turn that part down.
Iris.
Maybe we can even shorten that too.
Iris.
Now it's a little forgiving doing it this way, but you can't use this trim tool, the time compression tool, too much.
Iris.
All right, that's a little bit better. I kind of de-essed it a little bit by turning that down.
Iris.
I think I needed to start a little bit earlier.
Iris.
There we go. That's got good sync. All right, so that one's fine. Now let's move on to a harder one.
Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
Hey, Iris.
All right, so we're going to be doing this part.
Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
Notice how quick she's talking. If you listen to our selects over here,
Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
much slower. So this tells me they might have done this wild.
Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
And by wild, I mean they did it without a guide to help them out.
Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
Love this one.
Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
This one's definitely better because it's a lot faster. So we'll go ahead and just push that guy up. And we can get out of our playlist view. Let's just work in this. It's a little easier. Let's go ahead and line it up. Ah, look at that. That's nice. So you can see how it's lining up nicely. This is good. Although now, look, we're clearly starting to have some mismatch here, right? So I can trick this just a little bit. I can put a little break here, and I'm going to put a little break. Let's hear what this word is.
Garden Flowers.
It's the S, right? It's on flowers. So I'm just going to put another break here. Now, when I do my compression, right, it did the whole thing.
Hi, this is Garden Flowers.
All right, now we could probably, whoopsie daisy, get out of that. Did it again. There we are.
Garden Flowers. How can I?
Cool. Okay. Now let's move on to this next part.
Flowers. How can I help you?
All right.
Flowers. How can I help you? It's Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
Yeah, it's not feeling too great. Maybe we messed up on that. So let's keep that S nice and long, actually. Let's see what happens if we do this.
Flowers. How can I help? Flowers. How can I help? Flowers. How can I help?
Big fade on that S.
Flowers. How can I help you?
Oh, that's better. Okay. I'm much more sold on the S. We're still getting out of sync over here. Clearly, this is supposed to line up with this. So let's get the starting point on.
How can I help you?
I wonder if we could try it this way. Let's try that. You know, let's just do the whole thing. Go on my time compression. I'm going to make it.
How can I help you?
Okay, that's not too bad. I'm not too bothered. I hate using this tool too much because you can get digital artifacts and such. This one's looking, this is working out nicely though.
Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
All right, you can kind of tell there's a little guttural sound somewhere in here
Hi, this is Garden Flowers.
when she says garden flowers.
This is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
It's forgivable.
Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
They're still slightly out of sync. There's little things we could do to help this out.
How can I help you? Flowers. How can I help you? Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
All right, it's getting better. And imagine we added some sort of, you know, when we're EQing it, perhaps we're getting rid of some of these low frequencies, just typical. Like we'll go over to like around 80, 85, 90 hertz. And then I like taking out a little bit of 100 hertz as well. Just a little bit. Helps get rid of some of that boominess.
Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
All right. I hear a little sound in there I'm not liking.
Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you? Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you? Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
All right, a little bit better right there. And then if we wanted to place this in the project a little bit more, there's little tiny things we can do. Perhaps we could use a delay. Maybe, but you would do a send out as a delay. You wouldn't do you wouldn't put it directly on the track. But for time's sake, I'll just put it directly on. You can sometimes use like a delay to create like a tone or help it place in the room.
Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
Clearly, that's not going to work, right?
Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
Let's make that be a little bit shorter.
Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
That's not too bad, right? But we're kind of get rid or cut out some of those high frequencies.
Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
Yeah, we can definitely do a lot better with
Hi,
this.
this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you? Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
Nope, that didn't work. Yeah, this helps a little bit. Just kind of makes it be placed in the room. Alternately, you could have used something like, how about deverb? Put it on a room with a super short decay.
Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
Way too much.
Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you? Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
So there's the sound of the room. That's okay. We can make it really dry though.
Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
Make that decay a lot shorter.
Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
So we just added in a little bit of the room, just with a little bit.
Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
That's kind of nice. That sounds a little bit more natural. Clearly, you got to be careful with it though, because she's outside.
Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you? Hi, this is Garden Flowers. How can I help you?
Yeah, maybe like 4%, but you see we're barely using it. So it would be much better to put this as a send or an effect return so that we can just control our wet and dry signals with, our faders instead.
Flowers, how can I help you?
All right. Yeah, so as you can see, it's kind of a combination of making it match visually, making it be in sync with the video with the video, using some effects to kind of make them be placed in the quote unquote world or scene. And then we also sometimes need to speed up or slow down performances. If you're using the time compression tool right here to compress that audio, just make sure you put in breaks where you don't want it to, because if I put a break right there, when I compress it from here, then this stays the same. So make sure you use your breaks appropriately. Also, just be very mindful that when you're using the time compression tool, the more you do it, the more it's going to sound like garbage. So you're using it pretty much only if you absolutely need to. In this case, our talent was just talking too slowly, so we needed to speed it up a little bit by shortening the clips. And that's a lot better than slowing it down. You won't hear nearly as many artifacts when you're slowing or when you're speeding it up compared to slowing it down. Okay, enjoy. Happy editing.